Hello, this is Kate, and in this episode of Tales from the Backlog, this is a sub-game I played for Van Halen and Orange in the first round of the playoffs. They were the second place seed playing against the fifth place seed, which was Metallica in black. This game happened immediately after my own first round game with Boston. And unfortunately, I don't have an orange jersey in my jersey collection, so I just brought the Indiana Jones jersey. I definitely find playoff games the most stressful games to sub in as a goalie, and maybe a little extra nervous coming off a 5-1 loss in the game right before this. And Van Halen has opened the scoring. Well, this is something I should do way more often than I do. Definitely guilty of staying glued to my crease and letting way too many of these circle around the boards and go to the other team. Well, so far everything's just bouncing off me, but at least it's staying out of the net. And that's the end of the first period. I think you could see the panic from space on that one. I do very well to react quickly enough to get out for this surprise shot. I felt very lucky to get a clean glove save off this one. She is actually the team captain of my current team, Mimosas. The save right here is what I wish I could get out of my depth all the time. The fact that I'm not drifting on my skates and I'm actually still and I drop straight down to ice. That's what I'm looking for and having so much trouble getting to work for me. Now, my depth could have been a bit better on this shot, but I was having to make allowances for the fact that she might pass it to the wide open player at the back door. And I'm definitely glad the rebound didn't go where I tried to send it. And that's a power play for Orange. And now it's 4v4. And immediately it is 4v3 for Orange. And now I know why my book has the phrase power play and penalty kill Palooza in it. And it's back to 4v4. And in the confusion of this penalty situation, Black has accidentally taken a too many men on the ice penalty, so it's back to 4-on-3. And we have an icing because it's back to 4-on-4. And now it has turned back into a regular power play for Orange. And with that, the most insane penalty streak I have ever come across in any league I've ever played in has come to a completion. Somehow with 0 goals for either side. I spoke too soon. One more penalty for Black, just for good measure. You'd think with all these penalties that it was a really chippy game, but it actually wasn't. And that is the most recent power play over. And that is the end of the second period. Not a lot of shots getting through to the net in this one, but in a sub game in the playoffs, I'm perfectly happy with that. And that is a lovely insurance goal for Van Halen. And the only thing better than an insurance goal is a double insurance goal. And that is the end of the game. This one ended up in a 3-0 victory for the Orange team. Always nice to come into a sub game and pick up a shutout. No one can say you didn't try your best when that happens. Definitely didn't face as many shots in this one as I faced in the previous game. But I think with the few shots I did have, I did a good job being on angle and having good depth and not really giving much of the net for the shooters to see. And it's always nice to get a chance to play with some past teammates from my Vipers team. That said, the next game on my channel will be my next Mimosas game, which I'm actually leaving to go and play within a few hours of doing this voice recording. But we'll be hoping to pick up our second win of the season tonight, if all goes well. Anyways, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time.